nothing else to say. This car is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, if you haven't been following any of the other videos, check them out, give it a like, subscribe, let me know what you want me to show more of. But for today, I just want to go through the things I love about this car. I'm only a couple of weeks into ownership and it has changed the way I look at cars forever. So I think it's safe to say the first thing I love about this car is just the experience of being inside it. The moment you step inside, you've got race harnesses, straps everywhere, these carbon backed buckets. You just feel like you're in something special. Just the whole environment of being inside this car makes it feel, you know, it's not going to be a comfy everyday ride for cruising to the shops. You jump in, you're conscious of trying not to sit on sills of seats. The Alcantara steering wheel, it just has a very special feeling about the car the moment you step inside. And for me, it's just amazing. It kind of, it puts a smile on your face. You don't even have to switch the engine on yet. You don't have to do anything. You know you're going to be having a good time and that you're going to enjoy yourself and that you're going to be completely and utterly in love with this car. The second thing I love about it is just how well it handles the change of direction. The chassis is so firm and rigid, and I mean, at the moment I haven't even got the active sport suspension on, so even in the standard mode, just the moment you turn the wheel, the change of direction is instant. There's no delay. It's a bit, well, it's almost it's very bizarre when I get back into a normal car, because it doesn't turn as much as I expect it to. I turn the wheel and just because of the body roll and the general feeling of a day-to-day car, it doesn't have that dart and change of directions. When you're driving this, you feel every bit of the road and every slight movement of the steering wheel changes the car slightly. You don't get that in a regular car. Normally you'd be driving along and the sort of flex in the system almost causes the car to stay straight without following the undulations of the road. With this, you feel everything, it tracks everything, it just feels like it's on rails. The third thing I love about this is, again, it goes back a little bit to number one, the sort of experience, the pantomime about the car. Now, the camera won't pick it up, but when you come to a halt, and even when you're just sitting at idle before you go anywhere, there's little noises from the engine. It's kind of, it's hard to describe, but it's a very raw feeling. There's vibrations, there's noises, you can hear everything that's going on. Obviously there's no sort of real insulation, there's no back seats. It's just like a giant resonating chamber almost. And the effect of that is just this ridiculously raw, natural, almost guttural noise. You can feel the sort of heritage from the combination of this and stepping forward into a track and race, because it just feels alive in a way that so many cars are exciting because there's sort of false noises pumped through the exhaust, or they've got a big stupid exhaust on it and that makes it loud in itself. This, you don't even have to be revving, you don't have to do anything. It feels exciting the moment that engine switches on. You can feel it, you can hear it, you're part of it. It's incredible. Biggest surprises for me is how much better PDK is than I expected. Obviously within Audi there's S-Tronic, which is, the S-Tronic is a brilliant gearbox, but the speed of this is just stupid. It's just pull it and go, up and down through the gears. It's it's rapid. I mean, I like a manual gearbox and I like to feel like part of the car. Engagement is one thing car turned into every corner and just enjoy it. You don't have to be thinking about anything else. It's, yeah, the gearbox is unbelievable. Another thing that I've grown to love in this car in the time I've spent driving it is it's surprisingly comfortable. You just turn sport suspension off, you turn PDK sport off, you turn the sports exhaust off, and it's relatively civilised. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is not a luxurious limousine, buttery smooth, comfortable ride, wafting machine. It's just not. It's never going to be. But within the realms of what it is, and the performance it can deliver, and how spectacular it can be when you turn all those features on, it's amazing how good this is and how comfortable it is, because it's just not expected. You feel it at the top end of what it can do, and you almost wouldn't believe it was possible to just cruise comfortably, be relatively efficient. You can drive this for a good few hours and you're not tired. I mean, don't get me wrong, you don't feel as fresh as you would be if you just got out of a Bentley or something, but at the same time, you don't get out with a broken back. The next thing for me has to be the brakes. It's not the sheer power of them, it's the feel and the modulation you get through the brakes. Now, I know I've mentioned this previously in one of my other videos when I first drove the car, the fact that it requires a little bit more force and a little bit more feedback. It's not a case of you jump on it and it throws you through the windscreen, which in all honesty is what I expected when I bought this, that they'd be ridiculously sharp and almost unmanageable, whereas actually they feel the opposite, that there's so much feel that actually you have to push harder than I thought you would do, but the feel that then gives you is like nothing else. Obviously the power is there when you need to, you just stamp your foot on them and it rips your face off, but it's not unbearable, it's not unusable, it's very, very well contained, and it's just like everything in this car. The word that comes over and over again to mind is engaging. You feel a part of it. And when all that's said and done, the thing I truly love most about this car is just the smile it puts on your face. If you ever get the opportunity to be a passenger, drive, or own one of these, I urge you to do it, because it's just another level beyond anything else I've been in, anything at this price range. It feels more direct, more involving, more fun. You just don't realise how good these cars are until you go in them. I was never a big Porsche fan. I'd never really held them on that pedestal that so many people do. And having owned this now and driven it, I completely understand why they do. And actually, borderline, I'd say underrated. This car is so much better than I can even put into words, that I just hope to anyone watching this video, if you're looking at buying one or even going on a track day in one or doing anything, do it. Just do it. Don't think twice. Go and do it. Enjoy it. Make the most of it. And you will look back and smile for years to come. It will be the best decision you make.